reasonably, I guess, the person said that they would write terrible reviews and they would ruin their reputation on the. They left some messages and sent some texts and said they'd ruined their personal reputation on the forum where they found them. And the reason the guy didn't answer his phone is because he was in the hospital. Hey, it's Alan here, and I want to ask you something. Today is a time when we are used to giving reviews of companies, and we all give reviews of companies, and sometimes we use that in a destructive way. I'm saying this because I read a post on a forum. I'm not going to say what forum it was because it might identify the person, but I saw a post in a forum. There was a guy, the post told the story. There was a guy who was a contractor, let's just say, and he would do stuff at houses, and he planned to do a job at a house, and he didn't turn up for the job. And the person he was to do the job for was calling, and he wasn't answering his phone, which obviously is bad. Obviously it's terrible, because the person was waiting, of course, and the person was upset. So reasonably, I guess, the person said that they would write terrible reviews and they would ruin their reputation on the. They left some messages and sent some texts and said they'd ruined their personal reputation on the forum where they found them. And the reason the guy didn't answer his phone is because he was in the hospital. I think he was up in a ladder and he just fell off, and he was rushed to the hospital. Now, obviously the person didn't know this, but the guy's wife saw the messages coming in, and she was very anxious and worried because she didn't want his business to be destroyed. And she contacted the forum owners, and they didn't put anything negative about them on the forum. But they did find out later on that obviously there's a lot of stress, and it's a difficult time for a lot of people. There's a lot of stress for these people, and a few months later, the man just had enough. It was too much stress, and he committed suicide. I guess there was lots of stuff going on. There's something that none of us are aware of or whatever, but the man committed suicide, and just really brings it home to you how important it is, especially online, to be kind. To be as kind as we can. Because anything you put up online is there forever with your name on it. And you don't know what's going on in other people's lives. You don't know what's going on. Their Instagram highlight reel will all be amazing. But you just don't know what's going on in the background. And I really felt for this guy. I even felt for the person who wanted to post online about him, because that they didn't know what was going on with him either. But it's just a reminder. It's just a huge reminder. Let's be as kind as we can. We don't know what's going on with people. We don't know what struggles and pains people are going through. We don't know what today's economy or whatever's happening tomorrow or whatever the next big scare that comes along is. We don't know what's going on for them. And wouldn't it be better to try to talk to the person and be as kind as possible and not try to ruin reputations online, especially for small businesses, small business people, tradesmen, all that kind of thing. If you want to write bad reviews for Amazon, you go right ahead. A faceless company, you go right ahead. But for the young people and small businesses and people doing some work around your house or whatever, let's try to be as incredibly kind as we can, and let's try to boost people up and make people feel good. And if we can do that, and if there's any criticism, which there can be criticism at times, let's just do the criticism face to face. and maybe they can't answer the phone to you right now, but let's wait till they can. Because this person didn't know what was going on in that guy's life, and obviously that's probably not the only reason why he committed suicide, but it's still, I could imagine that if that was me, that would really bother me for a long time. I would feel responsible, even though it probably wasn't. So just a quick message, let's be kind online as much as we can.